Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I've had dreams in the past that have foretold the future, especially about various investments. I had predicted COVID-19 before it had happened. What had happened was that in 2019 I was grappling with binge eating disorder, and I had ruined a conference because of it. I had to travel to Macau. I couldn't find a lot of my favorite foods, and I was very down during that trip. And that's when I really decided to do something about my binge eating problems. I came home from Macau. It was September, October of 2019, and I had a dream. I dreamt that I had gone to another computer science conference, and while I was there, I saw my ex girlfriend, and we were headed toward the elevator of this hotel, and I hold the door for her. She was traveling with her husband, which was kind of weird because she isn't married. She still isn't married to this day. But I held the door for the two of them, and she looked at her husband and said, "Oh, don't get into the elevator with this guy. He has a disease." And I woke up shaking, and I thought the disease was my eating disorder. So that gave me a good boost that I needed to do something about it. And this was September of 2019. I dreamt that she said, "Don't get into the elevator with him. He has a disease." And well, not long after that, nobody was going to get into an elevator with anybody else. And the night before oil prices went negative, I dreamt that I was just going around town buying. At the time, silver prices were kind of falling too, and I was trying to buy the dip. I dreamt that silver had went negative, and everybody was just giving it away for free. And I had a whole carload of silver, and I was thinking to myself, where am I going to take all this? And at the time, I had a favorite vantage point in Ellensburg, Washington, where I love to watch eclipses and planetary conjunctions and all that. And I thought I could dig a hole there and hide the silver until all of this blows over and silver's worth a normal amount again. So last night, my dreams were telling me to buy tungsten. Let me tell you the story. It's a crazy one. When I was 7 years old, I my mom used to take me to this McDonald's that had a playground in it. And in my dream, now I'm all grown up. I have kids of my own now, and I'm taking them back to somewhere that meant something to me in my past, the McDonald's that my mom used to take me to. We get into the McDonald's, and so I see the owner in an uproar with his wife. They were fighting over something, and his wife left him, took the keys, and opened the playground with her, and said, "I'm taking the key with me." And she stormed away from that McDonald's. And my kids and I were really disappointed. The playground was locked, and there were like 6 or 7 people in that restaurant. And we were all like, "Why don't we try to break down it was a glass door?" And everybody's like beating at the door, kicking it, and screaming. And then I remembered I had a 10-pound bar of tungsten in my car, and I went to go get it, and I threw it into the window. And that's when I woke up. And I don't know what that dream was about. Maybe it's about the kind of tension that I have with people around me that sometimes I let arguments get the better of me and prevent me from doing my best job, right? And make my customers unhappy. It could have been about that because I do get into that as well. But it also could have been investing in tungsten. I guess we'll have to see. But a lot of my dreams end up having some reality to them. So I'm really excited to see how this one plays out. I'm just about to buy some other metals anyhow. To maybe not tungsten because I can't really make much art out of it, right? I don't know if you can anodize tungsten. All right, remains to be seen. But the last couple of times I've had unusual dreams, they played out. So, especially the elevator one. Actually, now that I think about it, the girl in the dream, she now had a husband. That could have signified the beginning of her relationship with herself because I've talked to her since, and she now has a strong relationship with herself too. So it could have been that as that I could have foretold that as well. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.